Hello, Fruit Force. This is Captain Fruit reporting for duty, and today I want to do a short video on how to help deal with none other than the common problem that happens with the Nintendo Switch, and that's the Joy-Con drift. So sit back. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, make sure you hit like and subscribe and help support this channel and help share this with others so that hopefully they don't waste their money spending a fortune on buying another Joy-Con if they don't need to. Alright, Fruit Force. So here we are. The first thing you need to do is take off the Joy-Cons from the Switch itself. Okay, we're going to move this Switch out of the way. Alright, because we want that out. The common problem with Joy-Con drift and what happens is actually not much of a mechanical error as much as dirt, dust, and things is actually getting in. And that's causing these to stick. And that causes that problem to happen where it just keeps moving or slowly drifts. So there's a couple methods. The first thing I suggest trying first, and I found this works sometimes and handles the whole problem and sometimes it doesn't, is just get some compressed air and you take that, shake that up. This can's about empty. I got two more. Always keep a can of this available. So, and you're going to blow it right in here. Move that Joy-Con around, blow that air in, and you're going to do that to each Joy-Con. And after you do that, wiggle it around a while. And hopefully what we're going to do is blow that dust out, and if any's stuck in there moving it, we're going to release that and get that out of there again and repeat. Okay, you're going to do that and then keep doing it, I'd say around maybe 20-30 seconds. Just be moving that around. That might solve your problem right there. Unfortunately, with Little Frugal, his was a little more severe. I would do that and it'd work for a day, maybe two. And I'm going to tell you right up front, Little Frugal is very careful with his. So he's not handling these rough. Sometimes parents might think that their kid is not handling these well, or maybe you blame yourself. My son puts his Nintendo Switch, puts these together, puts it on a Switch, and puts it in a case every time he's done playing with it. So it's always put away, and it still happened to him. And I found that even after doing this, it didn't always work. So if you find yourself in that position, you have to do the next step, which still, we don't have to take anything apart. What you're going to use is some very cheap, inexpensive isopropyl alcohol. 70% is fine. You can usually get these at the dollar store, a whole thing of this for less than $1 at all kinds of places. You're going to use an isopropyl alcohol. You can use a stronger isopropyl alcohol than this. That's perfectly fine as well, but this amount will be well. Now this one has a special cap that you can spray, but I'm actually going to want to dip a Q-tip in and just get some on a Q-tip. So what we're going to do, we're going to get the Q-tip with isopropyl alcohol. We're going to move the Joy-Con pad there. There we go. The joystick's back there. I'm going to rub that in. We're going to move down, rub that in. And there, we're going to rub that in. We're going to rub that all around. Okay? Now you do that, you're going to repeat the same thing with the other Joy-Con. You're going to get some isopropyl alcohol on there. There we go. You don't want it saturated completely wet there, but isopropyl alcohol will dry up and it'll dry up quick. Once again, we move the pad back, the little joystick. We're going to rub that all around there. That's very, very important. Get that all in around there, trying to get up between there and the stick itself. Okay, there we go. Once again, I've got that rubbed there. I did the same thing this one. I'm just going to do it real quick again just to show you. Get that rubbed in there. Okay, now that you've got that rubbed in there, take each one and just wiggle them around like this, clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever works. What you mainly look is for motion. I do it both ways. I want to work that in there as much as possible. Yeah, just 20-30 seconds should do the trick. What that's going to do is help break up any of that dirt and things there and clean that out, clean the contacts up. Once again, even after this too, if you want to, which I like to do, but you don't have to, is after you get done doing that fact, I go ahead and do the compressed air once again. Okay, this one's about dead. I'm going to be using another one here in a minute. As I said, I always keep a couple of these here. You want to shake these things good too first, so you don't get, there we go. And then just blow that out again one more time. Make sure then you don't use these until they're dry, which usually they'll be dry like a minute or two. Not even that. Afterwards, you reconnect them back to your Nintendo Switch. Most likely you're going to find that you are good to go. If you're still struggling with it and it's not working great, try it again. But this will fix most of your Joy-Cons, at least for a good amount of time until you have to do it. It's just because the way they're built, they get dirt in there. So once again, no tools required. Cheap materials is about the expensive thing you'll get, and it's compressed air. It's cheap. You buy it in a multi-pack. And isopropyl alcohol. Doesn't even have to be high percentage, like 90%. 70% is usually just fine. Get it from the dollar store, a Walmart, or whatever. You can get it usually. This is a generic one. See, it's a Quate brand. Mainly all it matters is it's isopropyl alcohol. Get that. You clean it out with Q-tip. Q-tip here. Another cheap material. You got a cheap fix to fix those Joy-Cons. So, if you find that you had Joy-Con drift and you watched this video and this video helped you out, please let me know in the comments down below. Did it work for you? How did it work? It works great for us. I fixed several of them this way. So just something to try, and if not, it might be something worse, but otherwise that usually takes care of all your problems. I would love to know in the comments if this saved you money and helped so you didn't have to turn around and buy another set of Joy-Cons. Well, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell if you want more tech stuff, more computer stuff, more gaming stuff, all things nerd on this channel, because we're here for you and we're trying to do everything on a budget. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Until next time, keep it frugal.